Hey guys, and welcome back to Sarsical Sundays. Your girl K-Star. I'm here on this beautiful Sunday, and today we're gonna be talking about having an attitude of gratitude, guys. I know I look a little different today because I took my locks out and I washed my hair, so it's nice and clean. And my natural hair is like super curly, so I just threw it up in a little ponytail today because I just didn't feel like dealing with it today. So it's super curly, and it's red right here because I dyed like the top of my hair like this burgundy color. So but wait till I get it done though. Wait till I get it done tomorrow, okay? And I was reading this book called The Secret a couple years ago, and it really just broadened my perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the secret of life. There's many secrets of life, but one of them, to be successful and to be happy, is to be grateful. And the reason why I say that is because like there's so much power when you appreciate things, and you feel so much happier when you feel truly grateful, you know, because there's so many things to be grateful for, guys. Like, so many people complain about materialistic things and, you know, not having a Range Rover or a Lambo, or, you know, even though those are my dream cars, but just being grateful just for the simple things like in life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the fact that you woke up this morning, you can see, you can hear, you can smell, like you have all your senses, you can walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have legs, you have arms, you have fingers, you have, you know, like you have all your senses. There's people that wake up every day, millions of people that wake up every day and can't see, or they can't hear, you know, or they can't walk. Like, can you imagine not being able to walk? So it's just like, you know, reading this book just made me just think about, what are the things that I'm grateful for? Like, what's something I can say every single day that I'm truly grateful for? And when I wrote this down, when I started just writing things down, I just felt so much happier. I mean, I'm already like a happy person, you know. I don't know why God made me that way, but I just am by nature. Like, I'm just a very enthusiastic, energetic girl, and I've been like that since I was a kid. Just full of energy, always hyper, and just like, you know, a positive person, you know. But the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys is because maybe it can help you. You know, we in a new year, and I just want everybody to start off in a positive state of mind, you feel me? Like, just think about, what are the things that you're grateful for, y'all? And I'm gonna share my list of things that I'm grateful for. That way you can kind of see where I'm coming from. And the way in the book, pretty much they make you write it out like it's like an affirmation, so that when you repeat it, it's like, you know, like it's power when you repeat things, like you speak things into existence. And that's a true thing. You really can speak things into existence. So I'm just gonna share some things with y'all. So first of all, I am grateful to be alive. That's first and foremost. The gift of life is such a beautiful thing because God created you and me for a purpose, and it's so important to figure out what that is. And I'm gonna make a video about that too, about how you can find your purpose. I already talked about how to have, you know, how to be passionate, or how to find your passion or whatever. But like, just to be grateful for life is a blessing. I'm grateful to have God in my life, because without God, I would be so lost. Like, I really would. I wouldn't have no direction on what I'm doing with my life, because He truly brings me peace. He truly brings me peace. And especially being out here in Atlanta for 6 years, you feel me? Like, it's definitely been a journey. All my family's up in Jersey, so I'm out here just grinding, you feel me? And I'm not alone. Why? Because I have God. I have God on my side. I'm never alone. I never feel lonely. I never feel lonely because he's always with me, and that's facts. Like, I promise you, if you don't have a relationship with God, like, prayer is everything. Like, prayer, you'll feel so at peace, and you just feel like you have somebody with you all the time. That's how I feel. There's not a thing that I'm afraid of other than like insects. Like, I don't fear anybody. I don't fear, like, I have no fear in my heart towards anything. Like, you know, I got my Father on my side. You know what I mean? Like, my Heavenly Father is on my side. What can I fear? I'm grateful that God created me for His divine purpose. His divine purpose. And like I was telling y'all, that's kind of what I said earlier about just, you know, fulfilling your purpose, the purpose that God created you specifically for. You are special. Like, God created you for a particular purpose, and you have to seek Him in order to figure that out. I'm grateful to have the parents that He chose for my life. My mom and dad are awesome. My mom is my best friend. My dad is so freaking funny and cool and laid back and down to earth, and I'm just super grateful to have both of them in my life because they created me. And my dad bought me this necklace for Christmas, which means a lot to me because when I first started pursuing music when I was 18, like seriously, I started going through like artist development or whatever, and he didn't support it. He didn't understand it because growing up, he always wanted me to go to college and live the college experience, go to a university, live on campus, and live the college life. And honestly, I wanted to make my dad happy, so I did go to college for 2 years, but I had to beg him, you know, to let me study music. And then I did that for a year, but then he told me he wanted me to change it to something different, so I changed it to business because I always wanted to be a boss since I was 12. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I did that. But then my manager and all the artists that, you know, was on our team was out traveling, you know, doing all these shows, and I wanted to be a part of that. That's what I wanted to do. I'm like, man, I'm in school, you know, studying something that I don't even really want to, you know what I'm saying? I can go to Barnes & Noble and read the same textbooks I'm reading in college. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like you only live once, and I was so young. I was 18, and it's just like I just wanted to experience that. And I'm glad that I did. So for my dad to buy me this necklace 9 years later means a lot to me because it shows that he supports me, and he loves me, and whatever I want to do with my life, like, he's 100% all in, and I love him for that. So I just thank God for my parents because my mom gave me the confidence that I have. Like, she's built my self-esteem and my confidence since I was a kid, and, you know, my parents are just awesome people. They really are. Shout out to my dad for buying me this music note necklace for Christmas. He just told me if music is my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's important to me, it's important to him, and that meant the world to me. So I appreciate him for getting me this necklace. I love it. I am grateful for my family. I love my family. We're all super, you know what I'm saying, close-knitted family, and like, I just love them so much. Every time I go home for the holidays or go visit, like, I just get emotional because, like, my little childhood memories be rushing back to me, and like, I just love them. Like, growing up, we had so many good memories. We went to Disney World twice. We went to Busch Gardens, and we just always went on these cute little family vacations when we were little, and, you know, so many good memories with my family. So I love them so much. I'm grateful for my upbringing. Yeah, my mom was strict on me. She made sure I was not fast. My dad was strict on me, made sure I was good in school. He used to make me write essays and, like, just practice my handwriting. Like, they were super strict on me, and I appreciate that. They made me go to a technical high school, and I have no regrets. Like, I loved it, and, you know, I'm grateful for my upbringing because it made me who I am today. I'm grateful for where I come from. I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, because my dad was in the Marines, and that's where he was stationed. But then we moved to Jersey when I was 3 years old. In Woodbine, New Jersey is where I was raised. And it's a super small town, population of like 3,000. But I loved my little childhood. Like, my school was Woodbine Elementary School. It went from like pre-K all the way up to like 8th grade. And I just loved all the kids I grew up with. Shout out to everybody that I grew up with. Like, y'all are freaking ill. I love it. I love y'all, man. And I miss y'all, and I wish y'all all the best. I know we all grown now, but I wish y'all all the best. Like, it was fun growing up. I'm grateful for the spirit of fearlessness God has put into my heart. I already talked about that. How I don't fear anything other than like insects. I'm grateful that God created me to be ambitious and passionate. That's just in my spirit, in my heart, in my soul. Like, I always want to achieve something. I'm always trying to achieve something. I'm grateful for the gifts that God has blessed me with. The ability to sing, write songs from the heart, dance from my soul. I'm grateful for my talent. I'm grateful for my work ethic, discipline, and sacrifice. I'm grateful that I'm happy and at peace within. I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful to have all of my senses. I can walk, I can talk, I can see, I can jump, I can skip, I can hop. You feel me? I can read, I can write. Just grateful for the little things in life. That's the point I'm trying to get across to y'all. It's just to be grateful for the little things in life. I'm grateful that I moved to a big city and I'm still here 6 years later, because moving to Atlanta, everybody thought I was crazy. Like, why you moving to Atlanta? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be great. You feel me? I always thought I was gonna be in New York, but nah, it ain't work out like that. I don't know why. I really always thought I would end up in New York, but been in Atlanta, and I love Atlanta. Like, this is my second home. I love this city, but I am moving. But we're gonna talk about that another time. I'm grateful for God's grace, mercy, and forgiveness, because I'm not perfect. I've messed up so many times, and He's given me chance after chance to get it right, you know, but I learn from every single time that I mess up. Like, I don't do the same thing over and over. I believe that if you truly repent and you really make an effort to try to change, and He sees that, He knows your heart, like, you know, that's all that matters. Like, He knows your heart. In 2014, I was trying to find myself out here. So I was living a little crazy, but I got it together the next year. But 2014 was a wild year for me. Next, I'm grateful for God's patience and discernment. Again, that falls in with forgiveness and just being patient with me, and just giving me discernment to know what kind of people to be around. Like, I can kind of feel people's energies, and if it's a bad energy, I just simply distance myself from them. Because I cannot be around negative energy. Like, I will walk away. Like, legit, I can't stand to be in the presence of a negative person. Grateful for God's guidance, because without that, I truly wouldn't know what I'm doing. I'm grateful for God's prosperity, because He has a lot of abundance for everyone if you seek Him, you know. I'm grateful to have jobs where I can provide for myself. Yeah, I have jobs, but I definitely do not want to work for anybody for the rest of my life. Like, that's never been a goal of mine. Since I was 12, I always knew that I was going to be an entrepreneur or be a boss at my own brand. Like, I knew that since I was 12, and that's why I've been working so hard at my brand. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere. As long as you're investing into your brand while you working, you're fine. You feel me? Like, that's all that matters. Just don't stop investing into yourself. Don't stop putting that time and energy into your own self. You know, if you could put time and energy into working for somebody else, you could definitely put time into yourself and invest. I'm grateful to have a peaceful roof over my head and able to save money, invest into my career. I'm super grateful for that. Like, you know, super grateful for this peaceful environment right here. You know, green is my favorite color, so every time I wake up and I see all this stuff, like, I just feel super inspired. I I got dye on my neck. But this right here are my affirmations I was telling y'all about, that I write on my wall. And I wake up and I read it every morning, and it just keeps my mind in a positive state. I'm grateful that I have a bright and promising future. I'm grateful. I'm just super grateful. Like I have so much things to be grateful. Y'all see this list? Y'all see this list? The list goes on and on and on. So, y'all got to know a little bit about me by me talking about this list, and all the things that I'm grateful for. But I really want you to go ahead and write some things down of what you're grateful for. Like, literally write it down. Because the power of writing, guys, whether you know or not, it really works. Like, you manifest things when you write it down. Because it's like you're just, like in the Bible it says, like, ask and ye shall receive. And even in the Bible it talks about, if you write things down, how much power that has over your life. So if you want something, or if you're grateful for something, you write that down, and it's gonna bring more power into it. So that's the secret. That's one of the secrets that I read in the book. Yeah, so my advice would be, I just want y'all to just write like 10 things down of what you're grateful for. Like, I don't know what's going on in your life and stuff like that, but I guarantee you, if you just say 10 things that you're grateful for every single day, it's gonna improve your mood. Because it's gonna like take whatever negative is on your mind and just put it automatically to a positive. Like, wow, I am grateful for this. Like, and it's gonna change your mood. Trust me, it will. Because I used to be in this like depression back in like 2014. A lot had went on that year, so I was just in a very I wasn't in a good place in 2014. I was lost, and it took for me to start reading books at Barnes and Noble that just changed my whole mindset, you know. And one of the books was called Positive Thinking. And what it is it's a book full of quotes and, like, you know, phrases and different topics of like optimism, and it just makes you feel more optimistic about life, more appreciative about life. So I became an optimist after reading that book. Like, I started seeing like the good in everything instead of focusing on negative things, or if I got stressed out, I wouldn't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? So reading that book, like, I don't ever worry about anything. I leave it up to God. I say a prayer, leave it up to God, and you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I take action on everything. That's just always been me. It's all about your attitude and, like, just staying optimistic and positive when things don't go your way. When things go wrong, just stay optimistic. And, yeah, reading that book definitely helps me. I encourage you guys to start reading as well. My little onesie. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm comfortable right now. It's raining outside. It's just one of those days where you just want to be in the house and just, you know, curled up, you know. But my hair will be done tomorrow. I know it's looking crazy. It definitely will be done tomorrow, y'all. Just another way to stay positive in 2019, and that's by having an attitude of gratitude, y'all. I love y'all so much. So we're gonna be back next week with another topic. Make sure you stay tuned. I got a lot of stuff going on that I'm gonna update y'all on next week. And have a wonderful week. God bless you. Mwah.